Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Lost 40 Brewing. They're out of Arkansas. This is their Forest Queen Milk Stout. Not a big beer at 5.37%. Bottled on or canned on date is 10/15/19, which I seriously doubt since this is only June. So let me look at the can, and there's nothing on the can. So he must have mistyped on the little thing here. It says canned on 10/15/18. But like I said, it's only a 5.3. I said 5.37. It's only 5.3%. Not a big beer. Probably a good transitional beer to get you into a stout or a milk stout with not a lot of ABV to make you inebriated or anything like that if you're not used to drinking a big beer or a big dark beer. Milk stout means that they brewed it with lactose, which is an unfermentable sugar, so it should have a nice sweetness to it. Guys, I find Lost 40 makes a ton of different beers, but nothing is outstanding from these guys. They do a lot of tasty stuff, but nothing world class or outstanding. And I find the same thing for a lot of breweries around here. They make a lot of good transitional beers to get the micro lager drinkers into something with a little more taste, with better ingredients, but nothing to write home about. And that's the problem I have for the local breweries around here. They do make some good stuff, and some of the stuff they have on tap is pretty tasty, but they don't can it or bottle it. So I don't understand that. It's what it is. That's what it is. So basically, you have to deal with that portion of it, guys. So let's find out what this one brings. This was sent to me by Mr. Fudge, so thank you, sir. I do appreciate it. And we're winding down on the beers he has sent me. I've done some of the hoppier beers and some of the stuff that need to be reviewed as quick as possible because some of the stuff he sent me has a little age on it. But this one is in line, and it's its turn. So we're winding down on the beers he sent me, and I do appreciate what he did send me because it was a monster beer package, a very expensive package to buy, and a very expensive package to ship. So thanks again, Mr. Fudge. I know you have no control over what you have sent as far as how old it is, unless you kept it a long time waiting to send it to me. I don't know. But I do appreciate it anyway. So, with Lost 40, he has sent me a ton of their beers. But nothing has really blown my hair back or my socks off. So with that being said, let's get on with this one. We'll jump over to Untappd and see if they have anything else to say. They're saying it is 8 IBUs, and the commercial description says more than a stout. In addition to roasted barley used for deep, delicious flavors. In all stouts, our luscious milk stout includes lactose or milk sugar for a velvety medium body and luxurious finish. Enjoy flavors of cocoa, berries, and dark chocolate covered espresso beans. So they're saying we should get a little coffee note to that, but I don't know if they brewed it with coffee. Maybe they're getting that from the malt that they've used here. So it doesn't have anything dated on the bottom of it, guys. So evidently he got the date from either the carton or somewhere, but it needs to have it on the can, and they choose not to. So I would probably choose not to buy it. I don't buy 5.3% beers anyway. I don't care what style it is. Into the glass we go. It's a cola color coming out. Not super black, not super dark. It looks more like a porter coming out of the can than a stout. But a lot of times you'll get that sometimes. They can call it whatever they want to. They can call it a porter. They can call it a stout. About a half a finger of head on that pour. Over to the light, guys, I can see a little bit of red rubiness around the thin part of the glass. It is pretty dark on the big bulb part, but not super black. So to the nose we go. Rich roasted malt. It's got a nice sweetness to it. Smells very transitional to me, guys. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you here. Has a little bit of cocoa or bittersweet chocolate notes on it, not much. Not any dark fruit notes right now where it's cold out of the fridge. I'm not getting any coffee at all. So let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Mr. Fudge. Tastes pretty thin to me, but it's only a 5.3%. Tastes very transitional. Probably be a good beer to get into if you've never had a dark beer and something with a lower ABV, so you're not going to get too boozy a taste if you're not used to drinking that big ABV beers. A good transitional beer is what I'm tasting right now. And as far as I'm concerned, Lost 40 makes a lot of great transitional beers. So they're probably brewing a lot of this to get those macro lager drinkers into drinking something with a little bit better ingredients, but nothing that's going to blow their palate out of their mouth. So that's where I'm going. But if you're used to drinking a big, heavier, thicker dark beer or a bourbon barrel beer, this is probably not going to impress you a whole lot. So let me sip on it and we'll come back and give it a grade, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while. Not much lacing and stuff on the glass. A good transitional beer to get you into this style of beer and have a nice sweetness to it. The coffee I'm not getting, guys. I mean, it is what it is. A little bit of cocoa or bittersweet chocolate, roasted malt. Very easy drinking. Alcohol is super well hidden. It is a great transitional beer to get you into this style. It is. No doubt about it. It's very well made. Not to the ABV that I like. But if you're not used to drinking this style, this would be a good one. Especially since it's got low IBUs at 8 and only being a 5.3%er, you're going to be able to try this out and not be too inebriated. So a pretty damn good transitional milk stout. So with that being said, let's do the final chug on this one. Very pleasant aroma. I think it's a tasty for what it is. I mean, it is a low ABV milk stout, and I think it's a very, very well made version of that. Final chug. Very pleasant, guys. It is a very pleasant beer to drink. To me, B+. 88. That's where I'm going to put this one. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 3.92. Also B+ from those. They say it's very good. I'd agree. It is a very good beer. Over to Untappd. Untappd has it at 3.88. B+ again from those guys. So unanimous. It is a B+ beer. Definitely worth trying if you're trying to get into this style. Which will be a very good one to pick up. So very enjoyable. So once again, Mr. Fudge, thank you again for sending it to me. Let me try it. Guys, if you want to get into this, you're not used to drinking a darker beer, this would be a pretty good one. It's not going to have too much ABV for your palate and be very easy to drink. Very sessionable, if you will. So, with that being said, if you've had the Forest Queen Milk Stout from Lost 40 Brewing, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.